Signs she wants you to ask her out. Psychology tricks. The best relationships happen when you least expect them, but everything just falls into place. Many men wish women would make it obvious when they're interested, thinking it would make dating easier. Unfortunately, women rarely do. This isn't because they're playing games, but because biologically and emotionally, women signal interest rather than directly pursue. Understanding these signals is key. Many men, especially those re entering the dating scene after a divorce, often miss or dismiss these subtle cues. It's not about interpreting one moment, like her flipping her hair. It's about recognizing the bigger picture over time. By the end of this, you'll understand how to read body language, phrases, and behaviors that show she's into you, and how to respond with confidence. Once you understand these signals, navigating dating becomes much easier and more natural. 1. Body language cues. When you're trying to figure out if a woman wants you to ask her out, body language is your first clue. Women often send subtle signals through their posture and movement, and once you understand the psychology tricks at play, these cues become incredibly easy to spot. Most of the time, these signs are unconscious, making them very reliable. You might not even notice at first, but when you do, you'll be surprised at how much a woman communicates without saying a word. Imagine this. You're at a bar, networking event, speed dating, or even just a friend's party, and you spot a woman who isn't part of your usual social circle. You might notice she positions her body toward you, subtly angling her knees, hips, and shoulders in your direction. This isn't random. It's a clear indication she's interested. Women don't waste their energy facing away from someone they're not drawn to. If she's facing you, it's a green light, an invitation to engage. If her body is turned toward the group, she's probably just being friendly, but if it's angled toward you, that's different. It's a signal. Now, you could choose to ignore it or seize the moment. It's up to you. That's not all. You should also pay attention to how her face and voice change when she's around you. If a woman is into you, she'll soften her expressions. Her jaw will relax, her eyes will warm, and her voice might become a little softer, almost like she's speaking in a more flirtatious tone. Women naturally do this when they feel safe, comfortable, and yes, attracted to you. It's almost like instinct. A woman who likes you won't be tense or closed off. She'll give you those little signals without even realizing it. And here's where it gets even more interesting. If a woman is truly interested, she'll move closer to you. It doesn't matter if there's space around her or if the room is packed. She'll find a way to be near you. It could be as simple as leaning in when talking or sitting next to you when there's plenty of space elsewhere. She'll want to be in your personal space, not just because she's comfortable, but because her body is drawn to you. If she's indifferent, she'll maintain her distance. But when she likes you, you'll find her inching closer, and that's not a coincidence. These body language cues are rooted in female psychology. It's all about attraction and how women naturally react when they feel a connection. You don't need to guess or overthink it, just pay attention. Look for signs like her body facing you, her softer tone, her desire to be close. These are powerful psychology tricks that indicate she wants you to take the next step. But don't just watch for one signal and assume it's a green light. It's the combination of these signs that makes it clear. She's telling you she's interested, but you have to be paying attention to understand it. So, don't just sit there waiting for her to make the first move. Be bold and confident enough to notice these subtle hints and act on them. She's already given you the green light through body language. Now it's your turn to ask her out. Understanding how to fall in love with someone isn't just about the big gestures. It's about reading the small, quiet signals that show someone is ready to take that step with you. If you see her body facing you, her expression softening, and her moving closer, don't hesitate. Ask her out. That's the real power of psychology tricks and the art of reading female psychology. 2. Accidental touching. Let's talk about one of the most subtle yet telling signs that she wants you to ask her out: accidental touching. You might think, oh, she just brushed against me by accident. But trust me, when it happens, it's rarely a mistake. Women don't touch men they're not interested in. We're not talking about those awkward moments where your elbows accidentally brush while reaching for the same thing. That's just life. We're talking about a light graze on your arm, a hand gently placed on your back, brushing shoulders in a way that feels like it wasn't entirely random, or a playful nudge during a conversation. These little touches? They're signals. They speak volumes. Women use touch as a powerful form of communication. It's not just about the physical contact, it's a psychological trick. When we touch you, it's a sign that we feel comfortable, safe, and yes, attracted to you. You might be thinking, well, maybe she's just being friendly. But let's be real here. A woman's touch is a language of its own. When it's accidental, it's often calculated. It's a sign that she's testing the waters, seeing how you'll react, and maybe even hoping you'll take the hint. If you're a high-value man, you should be attuned to these signals. Women are naturally drawn to masculine energy, and the way you respond to these touches will determine whether or not she'll feel safe enough to keep sending those signals. That little brush of her hand on your arm? It's not a mistake. It's an invitation. A playful nudge during a conversation? That's not just her getting comfortable. It's her saying, "Hey, I like being around you, and I'm curious about where this could go." You must pay attention. Don't be so caught up in overthinking or worrying about whether you should make a move. Instead, use your masculine energy to your advantage. Be confident. Take notice of these cues and understand what they mean. When she touches you in these subtle ways, she's not only expressing interest, she's also making a move to make you feel comfortable. She's opening the door for you to take the next step. Don't let these moments slip by unnoticed. Women don't do this with just anyone. You must understand that her touch is a reflection of her comfort level with you. If she touches you, it means she's interested, and more importantly, she feels that your energy matches hers. That's the power of connection, the kind of connection that happens when a man attracts women not just by looks, but through his confident and secure presence. It's about being a high-value man, someone who is aware of the signals, confident enough to act on them, and emotionally intelligent enough to understand that attraction isn't just about words. Now, let's be clear. This doesn't mean that every touch is a green light for romance. But when you start noticing these small touches, these little brushes against your skin or playful nudges, it's time to pay attention. Women use touch as a way to test the waters. She wants to see if you'll respond in a way that makes her feel like she's in the right space with you. So, when she brushes your arm, don't just shrug it off. That's her way of saying, "I feel safe with you." And here's the thing. If you're a high-value man, you should already know how to respond. Your masculine energy is what will make or break these moments. If you're confident, relaxed, and know how to handle these cues, you'll be able to turn that accidental touch into something more. You mustn't be afraid to take the initiative. Her touch is an opening, not a closed door. Be sure to recognize it for what it is, an invitation. This is where you can make a big impact. When you notice her touch, you must also respond with the same level of comfort. Don't back away, don't pull away, but instead, let her know that you're attuned to her energy. If you're the kind of man who attracts women effortlessly, these moments will come naturally. And when they do, you'll know exactly how to read them. Accidental touching is not just about physical closeness, it's about emotional safety. A woman only touches a man she feels she can trust. She's telling you, without words, that she's drawn to you. And if you're a high-value man, you're likely going to attract women like this, who feel safe and comfortable enough to express their interest through touch. So, don't second-guess yourself when it happens. That accidental touch is an invitation, a little nudge from the universe saying, "This could be something." Don't ignore these cues. Be the man who recognizes the significance of these small gestures. Be the one who doesn't let these moments pass without noticing them and responding with the confidence that you should. When a woman touches you like this, she's giving you the green light. And if you're the kind of man who knows how to attract women with his high-value energy, you'll know just how to take the next step. Remember, women touch when they feel comfortable. They touch when they're attracted to you. And when you're in tune with this, when you understand the psychology behind these small gestures, you'll start noticing these signals all around you. Take the hint, take the lead, and make the most of these moments. If you recognize the signs, don't wait for her to make the first move. When she touches you, it's a clear signal she feels comfortable and attracted. Now, it's your turn to take action. Drop a comment below with, "I know the signs and I'm ready to act." Like, subscribe, and remember, a high value man takes charge. He doesn't hesitate. 3. Mirroring. In the world of relationships, understanding nonverbal communication is essential, and one powerful clue that a woman might be interested in you is mirroring. If you've ever noticed a woman subtly copying your body language, whether leaning in when you lean in or smiling when you smile, take note, because this could be a clear sign that she wants you to ask her out. This behavior is rooted in psychology and attunement. Attunement is the process by which two people connect deeply, aligning their actions, gestures, and even emotions. Mirroring is not just coincidence, it's an unconscious way that people express attraction and understanding. This is especially true in the early stages of a relationship. Women tend to mirror men they are drawn to, just as men mirror women they are attracted to. Think about it. When you meet someone you truly connect with, your subconscious wants to create a bond, and mirroring is a tool your brain uses to achieve that. As philosopher Seneca, an old Stoic sage, once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." He wasn't just talking about stress or hardship. He was talking about the mind's incredible ability to influence our interactions with others. A woman mirroring your body language signals her mind is attuned to yours and that she's open to further engagement, whether it's a conversation, a date, or something deeper. The beauty of the sign is that it's subtle but powerful. It's a psychological trick your body uses, and when you notice it, you're in the position to act. The key to unlocking this opportunity is understanding that these nonverbal signals are just as important as what is said out loud. In today's world, where instant communication is the norm and body language is sometimes overlooked, it's crucial to remember that actions speak louder than words. Just as old Stoic wisdom teaches us that control over our mind leads to success, mastering your awareness of others' body language is a form of psychological victory. When you see her mirror your energy, don't hesitate, step forward, take action, and ask her out. That's when you demonstrate that you have the courage and clarity to move beyond uncertainty into the realm of action and success. Let your iron mind guide you through. It's not just about being aware of her signals, it's about responding with confidence, using your sharp mind to recognize the signs and not let them slip by. The beauty of Stoicism is the recognition that life doesn't wait for perfect moments, and neither should you. "Fortune favors the bold," said Virgil. This wisdom rings true today. When you see her mirroring your movements, you have an opportunity to take control of the situation and turn it into something real, something meaningful. It's not about guesswork. It's about understanding the psychological cues and using them to your advantage. This behavior, this mirroring, indicates she's comfortable with you and ready for something more. It's a moment when you can decide to act or let hesitation hold you back. The old Stoic wisdom of accepting what is in your control and letting go of what isn't is crucial here. You can't control how she feels, but you can control how you respond to the situation. And when you respond with confidence, you're setting yourself up for success. It's time to stop doubting yourself and step into your power. Mirroring is a form of respect and a sign that she wants you to take charge, to lead the interaction and ask her out. Women are naturally drawn to men who can take the initiative, who can spot these signs and act on them decisively. Mirroring is one of the clearest signs that the attraction is mutual, and it's your cue to take the next step. Use this moment as an opportunity to show your iron mind, your ability to remain composed, to read the situation, and to take action when it matters most. Life is full of opportunities, but the ones that matter the most are the ones you seize when the time is right. When she mirrors your energy, you've been handed a powerful psychological signal. Don't let it slip away. Take control, use your strength, and move forward with confidence. It's a win, a victory, and one that proves that mastering both your own mind and the signals of others can lead you to success. The next time you notice her mirroring you, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what would the Stoics do? They would act with certainty, precision, and confidence. They would see the signs, read the situation, and take the decisive step forward. That's the path to victory, through the iron mind, through self-control, and through the power of understanding the subtle cues of attraction. 4. Verbal cues. When it comes to understanding how to read the signs a woman might want you to ask her out, understanding psychology tricks and female psychology is crucial. Women have their unique ways of signaling interest, and sometimes it's not always as obvious as you might think. One of the first things to look for is verbal cues. These are the subtle ways women communicate their feelings, and they can be surprisingly powerful when you know what to look for. If a woman is genuinely interested in you, she will show it through curiosity. You'll notice that her questions go beyond the surface level. She won't just ask about what you did over the weekend. No, she'll dig deeper with questions like, what kind of hobbies do you enjoy? Or are you the kind of person who likes adventure or staying home? These aren't just casual inquiries. They're her way of getting to know the real you, beyond the basics. These questions are a clear signal that she wants to know more and is starting to invest emotionally in getting to know you better. But there's more. Women have an incredible knack for remembering the little details you share. If you casually mention something, like that you're training for a big trip or preparing for an upcoming event, and then she brings it up days later, that's a massive sign that she's paying attention. It's not just about remembering a detail, it's about showing that she cares. It means she's been thinking about what you said and wants to keep the conversation going. So, if she recalls something you told her earlier, don't brush it off. That's a reflection of her interest and how much she values your words. Another key signal women give off is playful teasing. Women often tease when they feel comfortable and want to keep the energy light and flirty. You might hear her say something like, "Oh, look at you, being all organized," or "I bet you have a wild side under that serious demeanor." These kinds of playful remarks aren't just for fun, they're signs of attraction. She's comfortable enough to tease you, which means she's not intimidated and is willing to show her playful side. This is a subtle way of flirting, and it's a very good indicator that she might want to take things further. This kind of playful behavior also suggests that she sees you in a more intimate light and that she's comfortable around you. It's a sign she might be waiting for you to make the next move. So, what should you do with this information? Pay attention to these verbal cues because they can tell you a lot about how a woman feels. If she's asking you personal questions, remembering things you've shared, and teasing you in a playful manner, these are all signs that she's comfortable with you and might be open to more. Psychology tricks, like understanding these subtle verbal cues, can help you navigate the tricky waters of attraction. You don't have to overthink it, just be aware of the signals she's sending and respond accordingly. It's all about making her feel seen, heard, and valued. And when you do that, you'll find that she's much more likely to open up and show even more signs of interest. Female psychology can be complex, but once you understand these small yet significant cues, you'll have a much clearer sense of where things are headed. If you want to know how to fall in love with a woman or how to make her fall for you, start by paying attention to the subtle things she says and does. The more you notice these little signals, the better you'll become at reading her emotions and knowing when it's time to take the plunge and ask her out. Don't ignore these cues. They're telling you everything you need to know. And remember, in the world of attraction, sometimes the smallest signs are the most telling. If you want to understand the signs she's giving you, pay close attention to these verbal cues, curiosity, remembering details, and playful teasing. If this insight helped, don't just keep it to yourself. Like, comment below and share with someone who needs to know these psychology tricks. Comment to remember, curiosity, care, and playful teasing are the signs that say, "I'm interested." 5. Checking for availability. When you're navigating the complex world of attraction and relationships, understanding the signs a woman wants you to ask her out is crucial. You don't need to be a mind reader, but a bit of awareness and some basic psychology tricks can go a long way. Let's talk about one of the most important signals, checking for availability. It may seem subtle, but it's a clear sign she's interested, and if you want to master the art of attracting women, you need to pay attention to this. So, what does checking for availability actually look like? It can be as simple as her asking, "What are you doing this weekend?" At first glance, this might seem like an innocent question, nothing more than small talk. But don't be fooled. This is a subtle yet powerful way of seeing if you're free. It's her way of gauging whether or not she can spend time with you. A high-value man knows that a woman won't just ask this question casually. She's trying to figure out if there's an opportunity for you two to connect. This simple inquiry is not just a question about your plans, it's a signal that she's open to spending time with you outside of your usual routines. It's as if she's testing the waters, hoping you'll take the hint. And here's the thing, if you want to attract women and show that you've got masculine energy, you must respond to these cues in a way that showcases your own confidence and availability. Don't hesitate, don't second guess yourself, and don't shy away from making a move when the moment is right. If she's asking about your weekend plans, that's your cue to take charge and suggest something exciting. Don't overthink it. This is your chance to show her that you're someone who values his time, but also knows how to make room for the right people in your life. The high value man doesn't wait around for life to happen. He takes action when it counts. If you're serious about attracting women, you must understand that checking for availability is more than just about your schedule. It's about how you present yourself and how you handle these subtle invitations. When a woman asks about your weekend plans, it's an opportunity for you to not only show that you have a life of your own, but also that you're open to sharing it with her. You're not someone who has endless free time to waste, you're someone with purpose. Yet, at the same time, you're not closed off to the possibility of creating a memorable experience together. Be mindful of how you respond to these cues. Don't simply say, "I'm busy." You're a high-value man, and while you're certainly not available all the time, you must learn how to balance your time effectively. If you are genuinely busy, that's fine, but be direct and offer an alternative. "I'm tied up this weekend, but how about we grab coffee next week?" That's the kind of response that shows you're confident, desirable, and know how to manage your time. But don't fall into the trap of being too vague or noncommittal. If you like her and want to pursue something more, take the lead and offer a specific plan. Show her that you're the kind of man who doesn't wait around for opportunities to come to him, you create them. Now, let's talk about how to make the most of these signals and turn them into something real. When you're checking for availability, you need to be aware of your own energy and presence. Don't just be the guy who says, "Sure, I'm free," and then leaves it at that. That's not masculine energy. You must learn to be decisive. Show her that you can plan, you can execute, and you can make things happen. Your confidence will draw her in, and your ability to handle these situations smoothly will set you apart from the crowd. A high-value man is never desperate for attention, and he knows how to make himself available when the right person comes along. You don't have to chase after women or try too hard to win their approval. You must maintain your own standards, protect your time, and make sure that when you do say yes, it's because you genuinely want to spend time with her. Your masculinity isn't defined by how much time you can give to someone. It's about how you manage your time and attention. And when you choose to give it, it's because you see something worthwhile in her. The key takeaway here is that checking for availability isn't just about scheduling a date. It's about creating an opportunity for connection, showing confidence, and maintaining your own sense of worth. You must balance your own time and energy with the understanding that a woman is asking for more than just your presence. She's asking for your attention, your interest, and your willingness to take the next step. So, the next time a woman asks about your weekend plans, pay attention. Don't let it slip by unnoticed. That's your moment to show her that you've got the masculine energy to take charge. Suggest something fun, be specific, and take the lead. This is how you start creating opportunities, building connections, and ultimately attracting the kind of women you desire. A high-value man knows that every moment counts, and he's ready to seize it when the right chance comes along. 6. Situational signs. Understanding the psychology of attraction is crucial, especially when it comes to recognizing signs that a woman is interested in you and wants you to ask her out. One powerful, yet often overlooked, indicator is situational signs. These are the signals that occur naturally in your day-to-day interactions, yet they carry immense meaning if you know how to read them. You see, women are subtle in their ways of showing interest. It's rarely loud or obvious. But if you pay attention, you'll notice patterns that reveal her true feelings. Take, for instance, the situations where a woman seems to find reasons to be near you. Whether it's at the gym, in the office, or even walking past your house, this is not by accident. As the Old Stoic wisdom reminds us, nothing in life is random. Everything happens for a reason. When a woman continuously puts herself in your path, she's subtly signaling that she's open to connecting with you. She's not just being friendly, she's making herself available to you in a way that requires you to take action. When you observe this behavior, understand that this is a green light, urging you to step up and take the initiative. As Stoicism teaches us, an iron mind sees opportunities where others see coincidences. Recognize these situations and use them as moments to make your move. Another crucial sign to watch for is how she prolongs her interactions with you. If a woman isn't ready to let a conversation end, she might make a comment like, "It was really nice seeing you," leaving the door open for future conversations. This isn't just polite small talk. It's a psychological trick, a subtle cue that she wants more from the interaction. This is the kind of behavior that shows she's interested in deepening your connection. This is your moment to step into your power. Don't let uncertainty hold you back. Confidence is key, and understanding that she is laying down the breadcrumbs for you is essential. In life, taking control of your destiny is the ultimate form of stoicism. By acting on these signs, you embody the mindset of someone who is in control, who doesn't wait for life to pass by, but seizes opportunities. Now, this is where the psychological aspect kicks in. Women, just like anyone, seek validation in the subtle gestures that suggest someone is genuinely interested in them. If she's sticking around, taking the extra effort to engage and dropping hints, it's a sign that she wants you to take the lead. Think about it. Just as we face challenges in our lives, relationships too require action. The Stoic mindset teaches us that we control our reactions, our efforts, and our decisions. In these moments, it's your choice to either rise to the occasion or miss an opportunity. As Mark Twain said, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Don't wait for things to fall into place. You've got to make them happen. The situational signs are your call to action. She's showing interest through her actions. Now you must show interest through yours. It's time to make the first move. Do not hesitate. The longer you wait, the longer you miss opportunities to take control of the situation and steer it in the direction you desire. Remember, iron minds don't waste time. They recognize their moments and seize them. Take these signs as your cue to step into the arena of action, where you'll find success and, potentially, a lasting connection. So, what do you do now? You act with decisiveness. When you notice her finding ways to be near you, taking the time to prolong conversations, and subtly hinting at future interactions, you've got everything you need to make your move. The next time you see her, don't let the moment slip away. Make the conversation count. Ask her out with confidence. Life rewards the bold, and the Stoic mindset will guide you to victory in this situation. Trust yourself, trust the process, and embrace the wisdom of Stoicism. Make your move now and create the life you've been waiting for. If you found this video valuable, like, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember. I recognize the signs and take action. 7. Micro-opportunities. Micro-opportunities are subtle, yet powerful signals that women drop, often without realizing it, as a way to invite you to take the next step. These soft invitations are like little breadcrumbs, each one carefully placed to see if you'll pick up on the hint. Phrases like, "We should compare playlists sometime," or "You should check out my favorite coffee place," may sound like casual remarks, but in reality, they carry a deeper meaning. What she's really saying, in the language of female psychology, is, "I want to go there with you, and I hope you'll make the first move." She's not waiting for you to be a mind reader, but rather, giving you the chance to show her that you're paying attention. This is where psychology tricks can come into play. Recognizing these small moments, these micro-opportunities, is key to understanding how to fall in love. It's not about grand gestures or dramatic confessions. It's about noticing the tiny invitations that women are constantly offering and being bold enough to step forward. You must be aware that women won't always say exactly what they want. Instead, they'll offer you these subtle openings, expecting you to take the lead. It's not a test. It's an invitation. She's not asking you to figure it all out, but she is giving you the chance to step up and take action. When a woman says, "You should check out my favorite coffee place," she's not just offering a recommendation. She's suggesting a shared experience, a moment of connection. She wants to see if you'll take the hint and initiate the next step. Don't miss it. Be the one who rises to the occasion, who recognizes the opportunity for what it is and takes charge. This is a crucial part of understanding female psychology and learning how to navigate the subtle art of attraction. It's about recognizing that these small moments of shared interest are the foundation for something deeper, something real. You must understand that these micro opportunities are where the magic happens. It's in these quiet moments, the ones that feel like just another casual comment, that a relationship can start to bloom. But don't mistake hesitation for uncertainty. Women know what they want. They're just waiting for you to notice. The key is in how you respond to these micro opportunities. If you take the hint and follow through, you're showing her that you're attuned to her needs, that you're willing to engage on a deeper level. This isn't about playing games. It's about recognizing what's being offered and making the most of it. When you pick up on these small cues, you show her that you can read between the lines, that you're in tune with her feelings. This is how you build rapport, trust, and eventually love. You mustn't wait for her to give you the green light in big, obvious ways. If you're waiting for a neon sign, you'll miss the point entirely. The real trick, the psychology trick, is being able to spot these micro opportunities and acting on them without overthinking. You must trust yourself and your instincts. Recognizing these signals is one of the most important aspects of learning how to fall in love. In the world of female psychology, subtlety is key. Women don't always want to be direct because they're testing the waters, waiting to see if you're paying attention. So, when she says, "You should check out my favorite coffee place," don't just smile and nod. Don't dismiss it as a casual comment. That's your opening. That's your cue to take action. Ask her out. Be bold. It's not about the location or the playlist. It's about showing her that you can see beyond the surface and are willing to make a move. The best part? You don't need to overcomplicate it. These small, everyday moments are the foundation of connection. You must be ready to capitalize on them, not as an obligation, but as an opportunity to deepen your connection with her. This is the essence of how to fall in love, recognizing when it's time to act on the opportunities that are right in front of you. Remember, women aren't always going to tell you exactly what they want. That would be too easy, right? They want to see if you're paying attention, if you're willing to take the risk. The best way to do this is through psychology tricks, getting comfortable with reading between the lines, noticing the little things, and responding in ways that show you're interested. The more you practice this, the better you'll become at recognizing micro opportunities in any interaction. And ultimately, it's these moments that set the stage for something more. That's where love grows, in the tiny, seemingly insignificant moments that, in hindsight, mean everything. So, next time she casually mentions something like a coffee shop, a playlist, or a book, take note. It's not just a suggestion, it's an invitation. And it's your chance to show her that you're ready to take the next step. Don't miss it. Be the one who makes the move and watch as your connection deepens. That's how you unlock the power of female psychology and learn the most profound lesson of all, how to fall in love. All right, that's a wrap for today. I hope this video helped you understand the signs that a woman might be interested in you. Remember, it's not just about spotting one single sign. It's about looking at the bigger picture and paying attention to patterns over time. So if you notice her getting a bit nervous, teasing you, or complimenting you more than usual, those are pretty solid signals that she might want you to ask her out. But here's the thing, women won't always make the first move obvious. It can be subtle, and sometimes they're just waiting for you to pick up on those cues. That's where confidence comes in. When you notice those signs, respond with confidence, but without pressure. Keep it light, keep it genuine. And here's some sincere advice from me. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to make the first move. If she's showing signs, there's a good chance she's interested, but she might just be a little shy about showing it. So go ahead, make that move, and see where it takes you. If you've enjoyed this content or found it helpful, I'd love to hear what you think. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts or if you've ever noticed these signs before. Thanks for watching, and best of luck navigating the dating world. Remember, confidence is key. Ciao, and see you in the next one.